So right now, I'd like to turn the, I guess, the camera over to the Auriel Camerata, and they'll perform, and then we'll be talking to the artistic director.
Tell me where is the road I can call my own, that I left, that I lost so long ago. All these years I have wandered. Oh, when will I know there's a way, there's a road that will lead me home. Rise up, follow me, come away, these are called, with a love in your heart as the only song. There is no such beauty as where you belong. Rise up, follow me, I will lead you
Wow, wonderful. This is your inaugural season, is that right?
It is. We've had one concert so far, but this season, because we have a fall and a spring program, this is the big official first season. Yes.
I'm so happy that you're here to at least show your, and we want you to introduce all your guests, all your members to the audience here. But first of all, what got you, or got this started, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, we had all sung together for the most part in some incarnation in the past, and it was actually one of our members, Marie Adamick, who's an alto. She had a wedding about a year ago, and it sort of reunited a small group of us to sing some really good choral literature, and we thought, you know, we just need to do this. We need to make this happen in a legitimate way, so we started this process of making this happen. So we were glad to have our first concert last spring.
And we're going to talk about your big concert coming up, but first of all, I'm going to hand you the microphone. And I don't know how this is going to work because we've got the mic behind the people. But if you could kind of introduce everybody and maybe pass it on.
Sure. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We're a flexible group.
I know.
Yeah.
All we had to be today.
I'm Darke Stannard, and I'm the artistic director of Auriel Camerata.
I'm John Schreiner.
And I'm Jim Crum. David Loy.
And Marie Adamick.
Lydia Walrath.
Deirdre Michael.
And Carla Fisk.
Thank you.
Derek, why don't you tell the audience about the other side of Eden? Is that what it's called? The other side?
Other Eden.
This other Eden. The other side of Eden. Well,
Sure, yeah.
Close, close, not quite, but there you go.
This other Eden is our November concert, which was designed and programmed around the music of the English masters. So composers like Vaughan Williams, Edward Elgar, whose choral music, if you're not familiar with, is just spectacular. Benjamin Britten, Little John Rutter, and it's just a nice sort of combination of music that has come out of England with this theme of pastoral countrysides and that sort of deep English tradition, which in some cases has come out of the many rich choral repertoires of the cathedrals and of the churches in England, as well as secular music.
And what time period are we looking at for the music?
In the last 100 years or so. Mm-hmm. So it's all really 20th century. John Rutter is still alive, so I guess some 21st century music. But it's all really in the last 100 years. Mm-hmm.
You certainly, opening the show is a wonderful piece that you did. It's called The Road, what is it now?
The Road Home.
The Road Home.
Yeah, and The Road Home, it turned out to be an interesting day to sing The Road Home because its composer, Stephen Paulus, he suffered a stroke about a year ago, and just this past weekend he passed away. So this, I think we could easily dedicate to Stephen Paulus as a commemoration of his life and his sort of like bountiful output of choral music. And this is just one of the many fine examples of pieces that he has written.
It's really quite good. I'm going to drive my cameraman crazy, but I'm going to start over here. Excuse me. And how long have you been singing?
For 15 or more years.
So all your life, pretty much.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was listening to your voices as much as I could discern them from the others. And Deirdre.
Hi. I'm dating myself, probably 30 years of singing.
So you all have really strong backgrounds in music, and you?
Probably about 15 years.
Yeah. So pretty much all your lives you've been doing this. It's sort of a classical. I should new to the camera. Excuse me. It's sort of a classical style of music. And have any of you performed like in Schenectady Light Opera or anything like that, or? No.
I've done community theater in other parts of New York State. Yes.
Yeah. And you like doing that too?
Absolutely. And I think having a classical training really enables you to have a full sort of toolbox of weapons at your disposal.
And you need a few weapons on some of these, I'm sure. And how about you?
20, 30 years.
And do you perform in community theater at all?
I've performed in rock bands and doo-wop and jazz a cappella groups, so a variety.
Well, you got everything under your belt, huh? You talk about a toolbox. I'm telling you, he's got. And you, how long?
Over 50 years.
Yeah. Okay. And
55 probably.
What is your preferred music?
I'm a classically trained musician, and that's my preferred.
And that's your preferred. And you?
Absolutely.
40 years or so.
And what's your preferred music?
Everything from Renaissance to alternative rock. So.
Wow, you do it all. Well, about a year ago, we had the Renaissance group on, and they sang with the I guess they were kind of remakes of the traditional Renaissance musical instruments. So that was one of our Christmas shows we did. So let's make sure that everybody knows how they can hear you. If I don't hang up here.
Our concert is November 15th at 7:30, which is at the Church of the Immaculate Conception in Glenville, which is Route 50, and it's very easy to find. It's right on the road. There's lots of parking, and there's plenty of seating available, so it's a great location. You'll have a chance also to meet our Ariel Scholar. We have a mentoring program, so we have our first Ariel Scholar, and he's with us for the whole year. His name is Caleb Ike, is that right?
Yes.
Caleb Ike, and he is a senior at St. Rose studying music this year and preparing for his senior recitals, and he's joining us for both concerts and is being involved in the preparation of program notes, is obviously singing and everything, and is just being an integral part of the sort of foundations of Auriel Camerata for the year.
Well, I want to congratulate you all. You have beautiful voices, and it surely comes through. I'm sure each one of you individually could have a concert on their own because their voices are so good. But thank you for appearing on the show, and I'm glad that I could be part of your inaugural season.
Great. Well, thank
and
you
you'll
for
have
having us.
to come back again.
We would love to.
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay, good.